Hello, dear ones, and welcome to yet another session of Kitchen Magic. Today I'm going to speak about Sisgium aromaticum. What is Sisgium aromaticum? That is nothing but cloves. This that we use so much in our kitchens, in Indian kitchens, in Asian kitchens, we use a lot of cloves. So aromatic, and this is why it is called aromaticum. What is that magic of cloves? Well, first of all, I would like to tell you, if you haven't yet come in contact with cloves, there are many people who don't know about it, but otherwise go and buy a box of cloves. Just open it and just smell it like that. It's really, really nice. When you smell it, you will feel that energy already. Cloves come with a very fiery energy. Okay, there is this fire energy inside. If I have to link it with a zodiac sign, the clove is the zodiac sign Aries, okay, which is, strong, which comes right there and does what it has to do. And it's a very, very powerful tool, not just in your physical body can it help you, but it can help you in all the unseen and the spiritual aspects, the unseen, what doesn't meet the eyes, can help you in that also. Now I'm going to tell you one by one how you can use the cloves. First, we will speak about the unknown, the hidden part of cloves, okay? What is that? As you can see, that the clove always has this kind of a flower on it, okay? And when you use cloves for a spiritual purpose, or I would say, what do they call it, an occult purpose, you have to have an entire clove, okay? That is, that it has to have that little flower upon it, all right? This you have to have when you use it. If you have been facing any kind of bad vibe attacks, the nazar that we say, the nazar is the eye, and the nazar, the eye, the energy that comes from the eyes is positive and is negative. For some people, they have very negative energy when they look at somebody because they don't give good energy to that certain thing. Now, for example, a baby. This has happened, I have seen it with my own eyes. It has happened with my brother when he was a child. He was a very, very, very cute baby. Those curly hair, this kind of a, like my kind of skin color, but more, it's like the sun-kissed desert sand, this kind of, mix of skin color he had, and and very sweet smile he was having. And he was really, anybody would look at him, they would get, like, wow, what a sweet baby, what a cute baby it is, okay? So my brother, we had gone for a function, and we come back and he falls sick that night, and he has very high fever. And so, well, my mother takes him to the doctor. The healing is done, but the medicines are given, but nothing doing. Then after, on the second day, he develops a kind of a big bouton, how do you say, a big pimple like thing over here, okay? Not a real pimple, but a boil, voila. A boil he develops over here and on his nose also. So my mother discusses that with her mother, and my granny says that this is a typical sign of nazar, because he's very cranky at that time. My brother is very cranky and he's crying, and he has that, and he has over here also one thing. And so my granny says that you have to remove that nazar dosh, we say. That means the bad vibe blockage that has come upon the child. Now, how do you do that? So she tells my mother that, first of all, she says that you have to take 2 camphor blocks, okay? These 2 camphor little, tabs you take, and on that you put 5 cloves, okay? Take that in your hand and then turn it anti-clockwise on his head. Okay, and then you put it in a fire resistant bowl and you burn that, and you completely burn it, and that ash afterwards you throw it outside your door in a safe place where nobody comes or goes. You just put it over there and things will get better. Now my father he's a scientist, so he is never convinced about all these kind of things, but my mother, she sees, as my brother is not so fine, he's a baby, and you know, like you feel sad to see your child not fine, and so you're ready to do everything and anything so that your child feels better. And this is what, as a good mother, she does. She did that day, she does that, and then she threw that. You will not believe that the next day, that thing, the boils on the nose and that thing, completely, it had reduced and diminished completely. It had reduced and diminished, and he was much, much better. And again she continued doing that for 1 or 2 more days, and he was completely fine after that. So if you have that feeling upon your child or upon you that you have been attacked by some kind of negative vibe, negative energy, or you have been to a negative place, then it is best that you take 5 cloves, you take 2 tabs of camphor, and you do what I have said. Anti-clockwise 7 times. Why 7 times? Because we have 7 chakras, and each chakra is for each organ of the body, and each chakra is also kind of emitting some kind of an energy which creates a complete aura. Okay, we have, sorry Jia, we have an aura, okay, around us, and that aura, when it gets weakened by negative energies that can enter through somebody's eyes, that time we catch the negativity. Also, when our moon in our chart is a bit weak, then we can also, or debilitated or weak, I would say weak moon, also we are more susceptible to catch those kind of spiritual attacks or the negative vibe attacks that are being put upon us. So that time, in order to strengthen all that, you have those cloves and you have the camphor. You can watch my camphor video also that I have put there. You'll watch this camphor video also, where you will get more the idea of how to use camphor also. So, well, this is it's a good marriage of 2 things, is camphor and clove together. They are doing their magic. And then when you burn it, means what you're doing, that whatever has been caught up on our subtle system that is not visible to our eyes, then you are just purifying it all with 5 cloves and with those 2 tabs of camphor. And then you're burning it. First you turn it anti-clockwise, like I want to remove all this negativity, and then you just put it in a fire resistant bowl, and then you just light it and let it all burn completely. It is a complete burning of that negativity that takes place in front of your eyes, and afterwards that ash, after that cools down, you take that ash and you just put it and surrender it to Mother Earth and tell her, take this away from me, I surrender it to you, and she will take care of it. Your negativity will go, you will feel much, much better also. Now, cloves. We all become a victim of some kind of rumors, gossips also many a times, right? So now what you have to do is that the cloves are also used for stopping gossips and rumors. Can you imagine that? So powerful they are, because as I told you, they are a fire energy, they are fiery energy. They are completely full of that, and it's not just fire, but it is a symbol of purity also. This is why it is used so much in the Asian, rather in the Indian kitchen we use it a lot. In the Asian kitchens it is used a lot, because we know that there is something magical about it, okay? And so these beautiful cloves, these are also used for removing that kind of an energy. So if you are becoming a victim of some kind of gossips or rumors being spread about you, what do? You take 7 cloves. Again, here the number 7 is there. First it was 5, now it is 7, okay? Now 7 cloves you take, 7 is a number of completion, but still 7 is also a significant amount of cloves. So you take 7 cloves, okay. Now you take them and you make these 7 cloves, you crush them into a powder. While you're crushing the 7 cloves into a powder, you start saying inside of you that I want that whatever the gossips and the rumors that are being, the bad rumors that are being spread about me should come to an end. And those people should just stop gossiping about me. When you're crushing that, you have to put that feeling. And I would say when you're crushing that, don't do it in the mixer, please. You have a kind of a special, that, I don't know, what do you say the, come on, I don't know, it's like a vessel, something made up of marble or even wooden thing, and then you just take it and you just start crushing in it. You must be knowing what it means. I don't know, you let me know in the comments. I don't have the vocabulary for it right now. So you take 7 cloves and then you just put it in that, and when you've put it in that and then you're crushing it, I want those gossipers to stop gossiping about me, and I want those rumor spreaders who are spreading rumors against me to stop spreading that. And you do that, 7 of them, okay. Now you will have what it says, what you will have a powder made up of that now, okay. So now your intentions you have put into that. Now you take this powder and take it upon you, and whenever you want to go in, you can store it somewhere. Whenever you want to go to your office or to that place where you are feeling that somebody is spreading things against you, you just sprinkle or just rub a bit of this powder on your body, okay. Inside you can put it, but as it is very hot in nature, it will start burning. So it's better you just dust it on your clothes, okay, in front, behind. You just dust it upon your clothes and you go to work. Do it for 7 Wednesdays. Do that and you will see that this will stop. Whatever that gossip, that rumor has been spread about you, whatever negativity is being circulated behind your back will come to an end. This is the power of cloves. This is the unseen power of cloves. For some of the people, for some children who also catch all these negative vibes and all, of course we pray, yeah. So the prayers also are creating a very good shield upon us, but at the same time we also need something extra. This is why we all wear some or the other kind of holy symbols upon us, yeah. We all wear something inside of us or on us, these kind of symbols that we wear to protect. But at the same time we also can use these gifts of nature that we have, which have wonderful magical properties to just absorb the negativity and destroy it. They have that, okay. So if you, or if it is any of your relative, if your child, for example, this happens because children are open, their emotional side is so open, they're so curious, so they're open for everything, and then what happens is that chuck, the negativity catches them, okay. So this is where we have to protect the children also. Or if that you are very innocent inside of you also, you can just catch that very easily, okay, because no, that negativity is always waiting to catch the positivity and to try to weaken it. So it will try all its ways, okay. So you have to have some kind of protection, which is a divine protection upon you, and these are the gifts of the nature. So what do? You take a clove. You can also take 2 cloves, okay, and then you tie a thread, if you can, a red thread or a black thread, okay, and you just wear it as an amulet upon you. You wear it as an amulet upon you also. You can make an amulet out of it. You can use 2 cloves or you can use 20 cloves. It doesn't matter. The more the cloves, the better it is, and it's good for your health also. Take it tight, make of it a small, thing, and then you just wear it. And wherever you go, you have it inside of you, and then after every 7 days, you just burn these cloves and make a new one. Okay, and you will see that you will always remain protected. Now, for sometimes is for your interviews that you're going, for example, okay. Now, when you go for your interviews also, the you are stressed. Okay, now here I'm going to explain to you some scientific thing along with the psychological effect that it can have upon you, and why you should carry cloves in your mouth for your interviews. Okay, I'm going to tell you that. Now you're going for an interview. Okay, now I have to tell you something, that our dear clove, this sweet little looking little thing which is very very powerful, what does it do? It has something which is called eugenol in it. Okay, the eugenol is an antioxidant. It has a lot of antioxidant properties. Our clove, it has that. Okay, inside of it. It also has manganese in it. Okay, so antioxidant properties. Why do we need those antioxidants? What do the antioxidants do? They calm down our stress levels. They relax us. Okay, so if you're going to face an important interview, and if you don't have any problem with the spicy taste of the clove, if you can bear the clove, that is, then I would suggest take 2 cloves, put it in your mouth, just keep it in your mouth. You don't need to bite it and all, nothing doing. Unless you have a pain in the tooth, then yes, you may as well bite it because it's good. But you have to make sure that you are not allergic to cloves, because some people can be. Like for me, I can't eat a clove. Otherwise, I have a burning sensation in my stomach afterwards, because my intestines are a bit delicate. So I can't take anything that is very, very spicy in nature. Okay, not even black pepper balls. I can't chew them, because afterwards it's like, oh, it's terrible here for me here and in the tummy also. So if you can take the clove, if you can just put it in your mouth, do that. 2 cloves only on the day of the interview, and then you go, and before going for the interview, you just put those cloves in the dustbin, wherever you can outside, and then you go for your interview and you will do very well. Of course, you have to prepare for the interview, but what is this clove doing? What is the antioxidant property here doing? It's calming you down, it's making you less stressed. You're getting much more confident because you're not stressed anymore and you are feeling fine. And also, now I will tell you the tantra which is also used in the cloves, is that the cloves have the power of convincing and attracting. Okay, they have been used in tantric practices, in tantra also. Mantra, yantra, tantra, these are the 3 things on which the things revolve. Okay, mantra is the affirmations, the spiritual affirmations, whatever according to your faith, or the just affirmations, mantra. Okay, these are the mantra means in the mind, what is there, that and the is that you are repeating those things because it has the power. Okay, this is why we say prayers, we say the mantra. Okay, when you say your prayers, when you're saying those mantras, when you're saying those affirmations, these are power, because these are the powerful things. Okay, then tantra is the technique to make something work for you. Okay, so the words plus the technique over here is our cloves. Mantra, tantra, and yantra is the mechanism, and then how it is going to produce the effects of it. So the mechanism part, these things are going to deal with it. So now what do? You're taking the cloves. Now these cloves are used in tantra. Why are they used also? This is because they have tremendous attraction property inside, because as I told you, it is the fire inside. Okay, and fire is energy, and fire transforms everything. Okay, so for example, when you look at some people, you feel they're so magnetic. Of course, some of them are born like that they are like, they're so magnetic, because also the cloves are responsible. They are dealing with the Muladhara chakra also. The Muladhara is our root chakra, and the root chakra is where our private parts are also. Okay, a little bit higher than that, of course. Our private parts are, and that is the, what you call it, that is responsible for the creation of the progeny, right? This is how the reproduction is taking place. So if there was no attraction between two people, there won't be any reproduction also to make babies, right? So there is this kind of a thing also, that energy, and this energy is also carried with these cloves. It has a tremendous attraction energy which comes on the physical form also. So they say, it is said that, and it is very much known that in the olden days also, the people, they were using the cloves to attract the person that they wanted also. And this was called as the vashikaran. The vashikaran was something that is the, when you cast a kind of a attraction spell upon somebody. So these cloves were used for that also. Okay, and they are still being used. There will be some politicians who have that, who use these techniques also. So there are some actors who use these techniques also in order to, you know, mesmerize masses. Like they will get mesmerized just by that. Of course, some of them, they have their own, they are magnetic, they are born, because their muladhara is very, very strong. The innocence, why do we get attracted to people, is because of the innocence also, because of their looks. You know, the attraction is of different types that I will come to in another video, but here, otherwise this will be a very long video and I will keep speaking, and I'll see that you're sleeping over there. I don't want to do that. So these cloves are used for those techniques also, like when you want to attract somebody to it. But of course, it is accompanied, and it shouldn't be done without a proper teacher. It is also accompanied by the proper mantras, by the proper affirmations, and there is a kind of a protocol to follow. And then once this is done, it's like you can really, really, you know, like mesmerize masses is what it is, that power it carries, and it is just with the cloves. Okay, of course there must be other techniques, but I'm not aware of those, but I have learned that cloves do that and have that potential also, because it is the fire, you know, the fire is passion, the fire is the tej, like the sun is so bright, you know, it's like wow, you know, this kind of thing also. And it is also the convincing part also comes with the cloves. Now they say that the cloves also have that power, is that once again, along with some affirmations, with some mantras, if you do the mantra siddhi, means if you accomplish that particular, like, you know, like in manifestation what we do, in the same way for the cloves, you take them in the hand and then you just bless them, and then you just say the mantras, you say some affirmation of what you want, because you're going for a difficult deal where you have to convince a lot of people. And then when you do that with, you know, with a prayerful heart, not that, oh, I want to just, you know, nothing negative in your mind, be innocent like a child. When you take 2 cloves, you just do that and you just bless those cloves and you tell the intentions, because this is a fire energy that has to transform. And when you're going for some difficult discussions where you are supposed to go and convince somebody, at that time you do that, and then you put that in your mouth, or you just crush this, okay, and then you have the powder of that you can either you put it here or you put it on your throat also. Sometimes I have been putting the clove powder on my throat, and it used to feel really nice, especially when I was having some throat aches or, you know, sore throat. It really, really relaxes, and it really feels very nice and warm in the throat. So you can also do that, or simply you can take a little bit of that. If you are not allergic to clove powder, then you just take it a bit in your mouth, and then you go and you discuss. And this is going to give you a clarity of mind, because it has, as I told you, that the clove has very medicinal properties also. So one side the magic is playing of the cloves, okay, but one side is the scientific reason also, because the cloves, as I said, antioxidants, so no stress, so you're confident. This is why you can also speak. Moreover, you have blessed your cloves with the power of the divine affirmations, and because of that also, what it is doing is that it is working it out also. The divine forces plus what it has in the medicinal aspect also, it is the best thing that you are doing, and then you are there. Okay. Now, also how we can use this also. I remember reading that in the 18th century, basically, the cloves were also used for something like a kind of a good luck, fortune. If you want to give to somebody for good luck and fortune, then what they used to do is they used to take an orange during Christmas time, okay, and they used to pierce these oranges everywhere, like they used to pierce it like that in an orange, chuck, many cloves they used to put, and then they used to gift it to different people on that day. It was a symbol of giving luck and prosperity, like I wish you luck and I wish you prosperity, and they were exchanging things like this amongst themselves in the 18th century. And it was so nice, because even if you just wish something good to somebody, that orange was there, and the cloves, which had the transformation thing, was being given. And for me, when I interpreted it, I said, why would they give? First of all, the aroma that it generated, okay, and wow, it was really like nice aroma was there because of the cloves and the oranges. Imagine that wonderful blend that it creates. And then it was not just that, but orange was vitamin C. So most probably in the cold countries, the vitamin C was so nice, it emits that, that kind of freshness also it was given. And orange is a sign of vitamin C, means good health. And then the cloves is also the wealth symbol also, and the symbol of purity and the symbol of transformation. So it is good health, the wealth that I'm giving it to you. So this is what I interpreted it as. Otherwise, why would anybody give? What is the symbolic? Because in the olden days, everything was so symbolic, and we have lost it all right now. This is what I feel. We have completely lost the meaning of things. We just say, oh, this is superstition, oh, that is superstition. But go into the depth and try to see why only this was given, why it was pierced like that only. So there was some reason, and there was a deep reason, which we try to just, shut off those reasons. But today, when I go into those old techniques and I want to find out why they did that, and then when I want to see how it is relating to science, and then we come to the conclusion that yes, there is a symbolic meaning, and this is not just symbol, this is also very medicinal in its own way. Like, for example, the turmeric also in India, when there are marriages happening, then they put the turmeric all over the body, and this is the medicinal turmeric. And why was it used? You'll say, oh, what is that? Oh, you put all the turmeric all over your body for what? You just become yellow? No, it was to disinfect a person. Yeah. And it is also a symbol of purity also. So in the same way, these are the small things that are actually having deep medical significance also. All right, so this was one of the things. So it was used to attract also, it is used to attract also. And now, how do you use also? Now, if you want to get the antioxidants, if you're very, stressed and things like that, or even for the liver functioning also, they say that the cloves also have something that they have. Now they are coming to the conclusion is that it also prevents the growth of cancerous tumors in the body. Okay, and not just that, but it helps in the good functioning of the liver, because digestion is all, because the liver is our mother organ, which is taking all the toxins inside of it, and it is digesting a lot of things, right? And it's very, very important, because it is helping us to digest everything properly. Okay, so, and it also helps in problems of acidity also. But one word of caution here is that for those people like me who are a bit fragile on their intestines, or on their tummy, I would say that use the cloves in a different way, in the sense, don't chew them. Instead, make tea with cloves and cinnamon inside of it. Okay, this kind of a tisane that we say. Okay, so just boil it together, and with honey you can have, or when it cools down, of course, or you can add some sugar or stevia, whatever. It is good for you, and then you just mix it, and then you drink that also. It is also said cloves are very good for the diabetic cure also. This is what it is said. It's also said that now if you want to use the cloves, you can also, for me, I basically use cloves regularly in my cooking. Okay, and it's really nice. And in the morning also, in my tea, I will always put cloves. Okay, at least 2 cloves I put, because it's an antibacterial also, and antimicrobial things also are there. So imagine one simple clove. Did we even know that one little thing? This is why nothing is, don't go upon the size. See the significance of it. It's so, so big, the significance of it. And also, what else have I found out about cloves is that there is a thing that you can also do is for wealth. Exactly, yeah, that I forgot to tell you all. So what you can do for attracting wealth, on every Friday you take about 7 cloves, okay, and then take a big chunk of camphor, or maybe it is better you keep adding camphor because it creates a lot of smoke otherwise. And just with the intention of wealth creation or abundance, you will just do that. You will just burn this camphor, and on it you have put those 7 cloves with the intention of attracting prosperity into your life. And on Friday, because it is the day of Venus also, that you can do this with the cloves. You can use even 2 cloves also. If you do it at night, you can also use 2 cloves, okay, but always after the sunset, okay, on Fridays. I do it on Sundays also. To purify the house, I take also on Sunday night, I will take 2 cloves and camphor also, and then I will just purify my house. And also whatever negative energy must be there in any way that it enters, seen, unseen, is taken care of. So this is all about the cloves that we have. And can you just imagine that how powerful these little cloves are. So next time, if you feel that you have been attacked, if you feel that you don't have the enough confidence, if you feel a bit under the weather, if you're feeling a bit down also, okay, just what do you have to do is just do what I have told you, all those remedies that I have mentioned. And don't forget to check on my camphor video also that I have posted. It is also one of the worst and most wonderful, I would say, kind of a magical thing that we have. And all these are such natural things that are available to us. And of course the cloves are available in the kitchen. And the people who cook in Asia, you will be knowing that just in the oil, when you put certain things, like when you put cloves also, what a nice fragrance it gives. It kind of feels so nice and so warm. It emits warmth. This is the magic of clove. It emits warmth. So whenever you feel the need to purify, to emit that warmth, just do this kind of techniques that I have told you. And also know that the cloves that you have in also the toothpaste and all, it's for the dental care also, because whenever you have pains, it is to remove the pains also. But these pains are not just physical pains. The physical pains I forgot to tell you, but it is all for the bone pains also. The bone density also it improves. Your teeth, the dental health also, it improves that also. Whatever the pain, because it has a kind of a this kind of anesthetic effect also on the pains. It will just lull the pain. This is what is the magic of cloves. So whatever your pain, seen or unseen, well, you have the little baby cloves over here to your help. And these are not just baby cloves, they have tremendous powerful properties and whatnot they can do. You will know. So please do share this video, do comment, and I shall see you next time with another interesting videos. I'm exploring my kitchen in the magical way, so I'm going to come and I'm going to tell you all that I'm learning and all that I am coming out knowing the power of all of them. And I'm really amazed and I'm kind of wow, like stars in the eyes, like wow, this gives this and this happens like this. But I have seen it while growing up, and I was never understanding, and I never took interest that much all these things until I faced certain things, and I was given it some kind of a remedy through these little things that we find in our kitchen that are so powerful. So thank you for watching, my dear ones, and see you next time. Bye bye. God bless. Bye. If you're interested in this video, don't forget to watch my camphor video. You'll be really amazed by what's in it. Bye bye.